Hi, welcome to CIDC Nirman. I'm Jayashree Kurup. I'm editor CIDC Nirman, and I have with me Mr. Vinayak Pai. He's the CEO and Managing Director of Tata Projects Limited. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Congratulations on winning the Vishwakarma Doyen of the Industry Award. Big award there.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jayashree. It's great, feeling to get the award from CIDC. I have a lot of admiration for the work CIDC does, and it was great to hear that they have selected me for this award this year.
Wonderful, sir. Sir, Indian construction is at an all-time high, and Tata Projects is one of the primary construction companies in the country. So, what does it mean to lead such a large company in these times, and what are the challenges that you face as a leader? Especially since you are people are seeing you as the Doyen of the industry, it would be nice to know what are the challenges that you as a leader face.
I think it's a great time to be in the infrastructure industry in India. Never before has the industry seen this type of activity. Significant projects coming up and a lot of construction happening across the country. I keep saying that the amount of investment both in the public sector and private sector which is happening in India is unparalleled anywhere else in the world at this point in time. Any point in time, every year, the government talks about 10 to 11 lakh crores of investments, but that's only the central government. If you add what the state governments and the private sector does, it's 25 lakh crores, and $350 billion investment in a year is things which the industry is really fortunate to be at this point in time. Of course, there are challenges. I've heard from the CIDC Director General that every 10 years, when you look at the top EPC companies, every 10 years, only 2 or 3 of them survive going into the next decade. So we have to also look at how to make the whole industry more equitable and supportive, where the interests of the customer and the EPC contractor both are protected, so that we can work together to create a strong ecosystem where projects are planned well and delivered predictably. Tata Projects, we have taken the mantra of predictable project delivery, because this is one of the biggest challenges facing the industry at this point in time. If you look at the Central Statistics Organization data, it says that more than 2/3 of our project get delayed. The average delay is almost 18 months, and there's a cost overrun of 25 to 30% if you take an average of all projects. Now, this data is not something the country, both the government, the private sector, as well as the EPC industry and construction industry can be proud of. So those are the challenges which we have to jointly tackle to, one, set up projects for success through a lot of advanced planning. Many a times now the DPR gets done very fast at very low level of detailing, and that leads to a challenge on the predictability of the project. So we have to get smart at how we plan well in advance and set up projects for success.
Right. So one of the biggest challenges, another big challenge is the skilling, right? Across projects, people are facing the skills challenge. How do you counter it?
Look, the talent shortage is there. And that's primarily also because of the humongous amount of activity, both in the industry as well as in the overall economy. So today, the skilled workforce, as well as the construction workforce, has other options. And we have to create a feeling about this industry that this is a good place to be in. Right now, it's a challenge to attract talent. If you take the engineering, project management, procurement talent, a lot of international companies have set up their project delivery centers in India, and they utilize India extensively to do their global projects. And that's a drain on the talent which otherwise would have been repurposed to the Indian projects. But yeah, it's a great opportunity for everyone. But how can we create a system where the Indian EPCs also is seen as an attractive destination for careers, from the engineering, procurement, planning, the the office-based staff, as well as the construction managers. But then also, how do we attract more skilled workers into our work sites? At this point in time, there is a significant shortfall of workers at our site, and this is industry wide. But how can we do more? And that's where we are working with CIDC actually, and the data which CIDC has and some of the programs which they have been very helpful. We have set up a skilling program which is called Nirman Nayak, and we take people with semi-skilled or less skilled, and over a 3-year program, we convert them into highly skilled employees. Now, that's a program which will attract talent, because then they can look forward to doing better things in the next 2 or 3 years. And we invest in them, they stay with us, helps us improve productivity. One of the other things is we have to see how we can improve productivity. And that is, again, as I said earlier, through advanced planning, work packaging in a way that we can really accelerate the projects when it goes into construction through better planning. Now, when we do all that, we will be able to get higher productivity, we'll be able to have better retention, and we'll also be able to attract talent into our work sites. And that is the primary requirement at this point in time to be successful project delivery.
Okay. With increasing adoption of technology, do you think that even at the education level, or so that fresh entrants are industry ready, that there's some intervention required between the industry leaders such as yourselves and the academic institutions?
Absolutely. I think having the academic industry connect is extremely critical, so that we can attract talent and train them in a way and skill them to what is relevant to the industry right from the college stage, and then show them, have them intern within our organizations and show them how this is an attractive place to be in. And you mentioned about technology, that's very critical. Today the youth wants to be in places where there is adoption of technology. If we don't have that technological mindset, and if we don't do our things which are technology ready, both in terms of integrated engineering, procurement, construction, as well as the whole artificial intelligence, digital twins, which are very helpful to project delivery. So we at Tata Projects are making a lot of investment to be a digital ready company and a technology led EPC contractor. And those investments, I'm sure, will help us deliver projects predictably, but also will help us attract talent into this industry.
Does that also mean that your existing staff and workforces need to be trained and retrained on the job?
Absolutely. I mean, we have, we just refreshed our ERP system into a fully integrated suite of products, which is one of the industry leading programs. We were able to do it in 9 months, and we had to put almost 1,000 people on that program and train and retrain a lot of people, so that now you have a single source of truth. You have the data available at one point in time. You can integrate your enterprise data with the project data. All your supply chain becomes integrated into one platform. And when you do that, definitely there is a lot of education required and retraining required, but people are happy to do it. They're actually very excited. I mean, I have seen the level of excitement when things like this go live and everybody comes together. They work relentlessly over the weekends, late nights to get that done, because they are very excited that this will help them do their jobs better and their projects better.
So increasing the safety of the work sites is so important. Health of the workers and safety and environment are so important. How do you address it as an organization?
You see, first of all, let me take the safety part of it. When we redesigned our mission, vision, and values, we of course put predictable project delivery and sustainability and technology at the top. So our vision is to deliver predictable projects sustainably through use of innovation and technology. So that's how we are moving, and sustainability is a key element of what we are investing in at this point in time. But when we reset our core values, we have 4 core values, and we put safety and integrity first as our first value. And we added the word first, not because it's just the first value, but because we tell our people that safety and integrity has to be thought of as the primary license to do business. So it should get the top and first priority, even ahead of business results. Only then you can, because we are working at any point in time with so many people at our work sites and their families. When you put all that together, your responsibility is multifold to keep our workforce safe and have practices which will ensure their families that they are in safe hands when they are working. And without this industry will find it very difficult to succeed. And we are very proud at Tata Projects that our safety record is the best in the industry by far. We take all precautions, and it's also, in addition to safety, it's a culture of caring. You care about the people with you and their families, and you can't go wrong. So it has to take the primary step into evolution of our organization. And safety and integrity are, as I always say, and I'm very happy to hear this from a lot of people at our sites. When I go to their site, they say safety and integrity. We remember what you say, that safety and integrity is our license to do business. Without that, there is no business.
Right. So finally, any message for the rest of the industry, for smaller companies which are aspiring to grow as big as yours, for other leaders in the industry?
So my message to the industry would be very simple. It would be that there is lots to do for all of us. So we should, of course, compete, but we should also co-create. Because we have to do this together. And when we learn to develop an ecosystem where we all come together to co-create things, we can do magic together. So invest in technology, invest in sustainability, do predictable projects so that our customers feel they are in safe hands, and finally collaborate together so that we can create a great record for this industry globally. Because it's our responsibility at this point in time to take India from being incredible to being incredible as well as credible, and develop that credibility through predictable project delivery.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations once more.
Thank you very much, Jayashree.